Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I just want to share with you some of my favorite gift wrapping hacks, DIY ideas, and some stuff that you could do to make your presents look really nice and cute without spending tons of money. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm showing you is pretty much gift wrapping 101. It is wrapping this box, which we could all agree boxes like this are very simple to wrap because they're straight edges and you really can't mess it up. But I just wanted to share how I do it. I like to start by securing the paper to the box with a piece of tape. Then if I cut the edge of the paper a little bit messy, I'll go ahead and fold it. That way it looks nice and clean. And then this is the easiest way I find to fold the paper on the side so it's nice and sharp and it has a clean look. You're just going to bring the sides in and then you're going to make two flaps, one at the top and one at the bottom. Bring them in and then you're just going to go ahead and tape them together. So once you're done with that, you could go ahead and turn over your box, and the second side is always easier than the first side. So here I'm just showing you again how I do it, and I hope you guys could follow along as I do this because it's really hard for me to do a voiceover for this. So I hope you get it from the video. Okay, so here's a great way to customize your gift wrap when you're using craft paper. I went ahead and I used this white chalk marker that I had at home and I wrote Penelope's name, but you could go ahead and write whatever you want. You could write a cute message, you could have your kids write it, you could have your kids decorate it for grandpa or grandma, and I think it's just a super easy, inexpensive way to customize a present for someone, and I'm sure they'll love it. Then I grabbed this little gold ribbon that I purchased from Walmart for about $1.50 for the whole roll, and it does have wires on the sides, which makes it so much easier to make a bow. I'm not good at making bows. I'm literally tying this how I tie my shoes, and because there's wires around it, it just makes the bow look perfect. So there it is. Next, I'm going to show you a super quick and easy way to make your gift cuter without going crazy. This is something that my family always does, so I figure I'll show you. You go ahead and cut your paper how you need it, and then you're going to go ahead and pinch both sides of the paper, making these two little folds, one over the other, about ½ an inch in between them. You could do more than two folds, you could do three. Don't go past three because that's a little too much. But then you go ahead and secure with a piece of tape. You place your gift where you want it. I like to do the folds a little bit diagonal because the end result will be way cuter. But then once you're done with that, you're going to go ahead and wrap your present how you usually do it. And this is what it ends up looking at the end. Again, it is nothing crazy, but I do think it adds a little something to your gift. But to finish off this gift, I'm going to go ahead and add some glittery ribbon that I found at Dollar Tree. You're going to go ahead and measure so it goes almost around the whole gift. So you do want to leave a space between them because you're going to place some tape. That way the ribbon would actually stay on the gift and not just fall off. So you're going to go ahead and place the tape in between so it's nice and secure. And then I just made this little bow from the same ribbon. It's just a flat bow. You just bring both sides in the middle, and then that's about it. I placed it where I had the tape so it hides the tape, and this is what it looks like at the end. Super cute. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you a traditional way to use some ribbon to go around your whole gift. So you're going to go ahead and cut your ribbon, and you're going to make sure that the smooth side of your gift is face down on top of your ribbon. Then you're going to go ahead and grab both pieces of the ribbon and crisscross them in the back of the gift. You could do it in the middle or you could do it towards the top. I like to do it on the top when the gift is rectangular. Then you will flip over your gift and bring the ribbon to the smooth side. That way when you make your bow, it will be on the side that is nicely wrapped and not the side that has the tape. But once you're done with that, you could go ahead and do your ribbon. And here I'm not good at making bows, so all I did was make a regular bow at the top, and then with the leftover ribbon that I had, I went ahead and I did another regular bow at the bottom. So again, because this ribbon has wire on the edges, it just makes it much easier to maneuver. You could put it very nicely on each side and fluff it up with your fingers, and it just gives you a four-sided bow even though it's just two regular bows together. Now I want to show you a super awesome gift wrapping hack, or more like a life hack because I love this. It is how to make your own gift bag with gift wrapping paper. So this is great for odd objects, or if you run out of boxes or bags, this is just a great way to wrap any object. So you're gonna cut your paper, make sure it goes around the object that you're trying to wrap. Then you're gonna go ahead and fold both sides in, have them meet at the middle, but make sure that one of the sides will go over the middle about an inch. So you wanna cut enough paper that one side of the paper will go over the other for about an inch. Then once you have that folded, you're gonna go ahead and press it down with your hand and make it really flat, and then you're just gonna go ahead and tape it so it stays nice and secure. Now laying your bag flat, starting at the bottom, you're gonna go ahead and fold about a quarter of the way up, and you're gonna end up with this pocket. Then you're gonna go ahead and flatten that out into like 2 triangles or like a cookie catcher, like the ones you used to make at school. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Anyways, you're gonna end up with this diamond shape, and once you have that nice and folded, you're gonna go ahead and grab both of the corners and make them meet in the middle. So you pretty much just fold them, make sure they are touching each other, maybe one go a little bit over the other, and then you're just gonna go ahead and secure this with some tape, and that's pretty much done. You have your bag. So you turn it over, you open it up, and then you place whatever item you're placing on it inside. Then you're gonna have some extra paper on one of the sides, so you could go ahead and cut that, make a little fold, and I like to put a little ribbon just to make it look cuter. So if you have a hole puncher, go ahead and use that. I just don't have one, so I am using some scissors to make these little holes. But once I got those holes done, I'm gonna grab again my gold ribbon. If you have some other type of ribbon, or you could use the little rope, whatever you want, you're just gonna go ahead and make a little bow. Again, this is not something you have to do, you could just fold it and be done, but I decided to just put a little bow to make it look cuter and also add a little tag. My next hack is actually a pretty cool one. It is how to wrap a present when you don't think you have enough paper. So the first thing you do is place your present in the middle of your paper. Make sure that all corners are covered by the paper. Then you're gonna bring your first corner right over your box and secure it with a piece of tape. Then moving on to the first corner, you're gonna with your finger folding the paper just enough so the edge of the paper is flushed against the corner of the box, just like this. Then once you have that in place, you're gonna go ahead and fold over the paper, again making sure that is nice and tight around your box, and then with a piece of tape you're gonna go ahead and secure that to the box and then move to the next corner. Once that's secure, you're gonna go ahead and move on to the next corner and follow the same steps. So lightly fold your paper in until the edge comes right up and is flush against the corner of the box. Then bring your paper over, make sure everything is nice and tight in place, and then secure with a piece of tape. And then the last step, you're gonna follow the same process, except this time you're going to be doing it double. So you're gonna cover both corners, folding the paper in, bringing it up, and then just going over your box like an envelope. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you feel like you have too much paper out, you're just gonna go ahead and fold it again and then secure it with a piece of tape, and you're all done. And here you go, your box is completely covered and nicely wrapped. Now for some tissue paper fun. I love using tissue paper because it is super inexpensive. You could find it anywhere and you could really wrap so many things in it. So I'm going to show you how I'm wrapping these slippers. So the first thing I do is I grab 2 sheets of paper. One has this cute design, the other one is just a plain white one. And then once I know my gift fits in there, I'm going to go ahead and fold it in twice. So you pretty much folding it the same way twice. Then you're going to go ahead and grab your tape, fold it to make it a double side tape. If you have double side tape, again, you could go ahead and use that. Then you're gonna place it under the fold and tape it to the paper. So you're gonna end up with like a thick white band. Then you're gonna again grab a piece of tape, do the same type of fold, and then you're just gonna make sure your gift closes and place the tape in between the paper. This is what you end up with, and then you're gonna go ahead and just fold over the one edge of your gift, secured with a piece of tape, and then the other side you're just gonna grab some ribbon and make a cute little bow over it, and it's just gonna look like a candy wrapper kind of thing. Here's another way to gift wrap your present with tissue paper. This is great for cylinder shape items like this one. I'm gonna go ahead and place it at the bottom of the paper. Again, I'm using 2 sheets of different color papers. You use some tape to secure it and then just roll it up, and then you're gonna go ahead and follow the same steps. So at the other end of the paper, you're gonna go ahead and make a fold. I like to make it diagonal just to give the gift a little bit of a design, and this just exposes the interior color paper that you're using, making your present look a little cuter. And then I am using my double side tape, one underneath the folded part I did and one in the inside to close shut the present, and that's about it. Once your gift is securely closed, you're gonna go ahead and move on to the ends, and then again you are going to grab either a ribbon or a piece of rope, and you could either do a bow or a little knot, and that's pretty much it. You have this cute wrap present. Last gift wrapping idea, again using some tissue paper. This is a great way to wrap mugs or little candy baskets or all sorts of things. You're gonna go ahead and place 2 sheets of paper, one on top of the other again, but this time you're gonna make sure all the corners of each paper are poking through. Then you're gonna go ahead and bring 4 of your outer piece of sheet corners up, and then with one hand you're gonna start bunching all the corners in. One hand will hold the paper, the other one will bring all the corners in. Once you have that in place, you're gonna grab a ribbon or a piece of rope and tie it around, and once that's nicely tied, you could add whatever tag or decor you want. Okay guys, that is it for today. I hope you found this video somewhat useful. I know it's not the greatest, it was really hard for me to put together, but I did want to share with you some of my favorite hacks and little tips for inexpensive and simple ways to gift wrap. So I hope you still enjoyed it. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas, and thank you so much for watching.